actually. My name is Hilman, Mr. Kotler. There is one question that I would like to ask you. I remember I took it from, I read it from your website, actually, when you said that it's kind of shifting the paradigm of marketing. Before, people think that manufacturing is supporting the marketing, but actually now it was before that marketing was invented to support manufacturing. But actually, you have changed the paradigm that you said that manufacturing invent to support the marketing. Can you please explain us a little bit more about it? Thank you.
Yes, it's a very good question. It is absolutely true that marketing and selling were invented to support manufacturing. Otherwise, the product just sits. But what we're really saying is that you must start with customers and their needs, and then make sure you can communicate to the manufacturer what he should be making for us. In other words, in the best marketing, the consumers design what the manufacturer will make, rather than the manufacturer makes something and then tries to sell it. Thank you.
I think there was a question from the lady over there. Yes?
Yes, a question from lady over there.
Kids, we want you to come up with a question, too.
Do you have any question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a very pretty girl. That's
Come to the stage so everybody
yeah.
can see
Yeah.
you. Miss KidZania.
Oh,
Miss KidZania.
she's going to be Miss Universe one day.
We hope so, sir.
Good evening, and Kai, and this is what we say hello in KidZania. And I have a question for you, Mr. Everybody in Indonesia wants to be a famous writer like you one day, but do you have what do you think we have to learn or we have to prepare to be someone like you?
You know, I actually wrote a whole book about that. Not that I used my own theory, but it was a book called High Visibility, because I would be approached by people who wanted to be better known. Let's say a singer might tell me she has a good voice, but nobody, how do you become more known like Lady Gaga? And then sometimes it would be a band of 3 or 4 musicians, and there's so many bands. How do you become the Beatles? So I was trying to answer that question in the book High Visibility. Sometimes it's luck, you know. Like, for example, even if you take a city like Hollywood, California, where there's so many talented people, but only a few come on the movie screen.
On the top of the...
Yeah. It's a matter of a couple of things. First, being true to yourself and an expert or best at doing the thing that you think you want to do in life. To be the best violinist, to be the best mathematician, to just try to be special in some way. And then to communicate with others about your passion. It's very important to have a passion in life, something that you really want to be good at. And you want to meet other people who are passionate about that business. I have a granddaughter about your age, and she wants to be a composer of music, really folk songs. And she's already written 8 songs, and she plays the guitar, and she's already on radio. So she will probably be very well known later on, and it takes that kind of passion.
Yeah. So it is passion and also to communicate with others. And
who are also
in ourselves.
You summarized it very well.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for...
There's one more question.
Thank you. The question. My name is Ita from Indofood. I have a question on. We are in Asia. We're trying to pick up some of the Westerns, learn about marketing and so on. It's how can we make a leapfrog with all the things that we, what's happening in the world, like, marketing is already embedded with the how to save environments, how to be human and corporate social responsibility, while the steps to go into the level of the marketing, like the Westerners, is, it has to be that fast to catch up. And second, what do you see in Asia for, that would be pick up as a unique value in marketing? Thank you.
Yes. The first thing is, it is true that marketing started more or less in the United States, mostly for consumer products, for facial creams and shampoos and things like that, and then Coca-Cola and so on. So we developed a lot of ways in which we could represent a product and give it some meaning, some character. Now, what you're saying is here in Asia, you're at an earlier stage. You are learning marketing, and since marketing has levels of sophistication, maybe you're saying that, for example, I remember being in one of the Asian countries, and they said, oh, we do good marketing, but when I understood what they're doing, they're just not, they meant selling. They didn't mean marketing. So I think the gap has been closed. I think because of people like Hermawan, who runs this, the best, his firm is MarkPlus. The best way he does it, he trains people in marketing, he consults in marketing, he trains people in media, and he trains them in service and so on. The gap has closed a lot. And the other thing is, you asked as a second question about the Asian flavor to marketing. Asia has always been more about relationships, more about community, more about nature. So there's a special blend that we in the West, who have neglected nature, because we want to master nature rather than live with nature. And we always had relationships, but I think they had a personal interest. I would have a relationship because of what it does for me. Whereas in the Asia, it's much more community-oriented. See, the problem with the United States, and of which there's a set of problems, is we are individualistic. So it's more about me than about us. Asia is more about us. And that's another difference that will help bring us to more marketing. You may get to marketing 3.0 faster than we in the United States. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Philip Kotler, Mr. Javier Lopez, Pak Hermawan Kartajaya, Nika.
I just want to take this opportunity just to thank Mr. Hermawan and Philip Kotler for spending this Sunday with us. I also want to thank the marketing partners that support KidZania Jakarta. Thank you, because it's really you that make this happen. And I really want to congratulate our team here, Mr. Risa, Uber Risa, for a very good experience you give to children every day here. Thank you, congratulations. And also we want to give you the spirit of KidZania. This is a replica of our most important monument that we put in every city block of, center block of KidZania. And really represents the spirit of the children that want to change the world, to get ready for a better world. So,